welcome back to Macabre London's Abhorrent Advent Calendar. As you'll be aware, if you've already joined me for the past 14 episodes, I'm counting down the days until Christmas, but not in the usual joyful way you may expect. Instead, I'll be telling you 24 gruesome stories until we hit Christmas Day, when you'll receive a full-length episode of Macabre London as your hideous Christmas present from me to you. Under door number 14, we learned about the hideous gigantic troll Grýla, mother of the Yule lads, and her cat, Jólakötturinn, who terrorise Icelanders throughout December. Today, we're heading somewhere a little warmer to learn why you should avoid street corners in Turkey. Under door number 15, we meet Karakoncolos.
Ho, ho, ho.
If you're ever in Bulgaria, Turkey or Serbia for Christmas, you may wish to learn the rules you need to abide by in order to make sure you don't become a victim of the Karakoncolos. A cross between the devil and a Bigfoot type creature, you'd be forgiven for thinking that this sounds a lot like Krampus, but the Karakoncolos has a whole new set of tricks which are far more inspired than the violence Krampus likes to employ as his main tactic of terror. Thought to have first been put down on paper by the folklorist Nikolaos Politis in 1904, the Karakoncolos has mainly disappeared from folklore today, but occasionally still crops up when a Christmas baddie is needed to be pulled from the woodwork for a book or a film. The trickster Devil Yeti likes to act much like a siren in that he'll call out to trick you. Standing outside the house of his unsuspecting victim, he uses a mimicking technique to trick the occupant into coming outside to play. The beast will use the voice of someone you hold dear or a lost loved one to make you think they're stuck in the snow and need your help in the hope you'll rush out to save them. Once you've been lured outside, the Karakoncolos will then set you in a calm, meditative trance, causing you to stand still, waist deep in the fresh snowfall, or he'll watch you aimlessly roam into the cold night, further and further away from home, where you will eventually die from exposure. If the Karakoncolos is feeling particularly fun, then he will capture you and climb on your back. He likes to hypnotise his unconsenting human meat carriage, so they're under his complete control, riding them around until morning. When he hears the first call of the rooster as dawn is breaking, he has to release you, or he'll burn up when the sun rises. One thing the beast really likes to do is to find a way to get into your house, so he can steal food, drink your wine, and generally cause a nuisance. To do so, he'll use his charming shape-shifting skills to make himself seem an unlikely threat in the hope you'll take pity upon him and invite him in, often appearing as an orphan child or a woman seeking help. Once you've invited the creature inside, he'll help himself to your food and make himself at home. To give himself some entertainment once he's settled upon your sofa, he'll copy your movements as you grow increasingly annoyed at his behaviour, but this is when he can be tricked. The Karakoncolos, even though very mischievous, isn't the brightest of creatures, and if you light a match and burn some string or thread, this will cause him to set light to his own fur. Now on fire, and leaving the smell of singed Sasquatch in your soft furnishings, the beast will run away to put himself out in the snow, or to find a pool of water to plunge himself into. Much like the Mary Lloyd in Wales, who we met under door number 12, the Karakoncolos is also partial to a prose battle, and likes to challenge unsuspecting passers-by to a riddle-off. The Satanic Sasquatch enjoys setting up an impossible riddle for anyone passing the particular street corner he's chosen as his hangout spot for that evening, and waits for his victim to inevitably fail. If the retorting riddle doesn't feature his namesake, the word Kara, aka black, in it, then the victim can be expected to be booted into next Wednesday, as the Karakoncolos will deliver a deadly blow, killing his opponent with a single punch. After the bodies have piled up for the night and the creature has got a little peckish, he'll head off to get himself some dinner. The murdering isn't quite over for the evening, as much like many of the creepy cryptid creatures that are part of the extended Christmas horrorverse, he likes to devour children. Karakoncolos isn't picky as to who his snack is, as he'll eat any child, not just the naughty ones, so no one is safe. Sneaking into the house, he'll hide behind the child's bedroom door, waiting until they've been tucked into bed, and once the door is closed, he'll appear in the shadows before scoffing down the tasty tot, not leaving a single trace of his victim behind. So if you're ever in Serbia, Turkey, or Bulgaria in the run-up to Christmas, be extra vigilant and wary of anyone who knocks on your door and tries to get in. You never know if it may just be the Karakoncolos trying to raid your pantry or waiting to prey upon your peacefully sleeping children. Mind you, if you're not too keen on your kids, he doesn't leave a mess behind, so it could be an idea to let him in if you want to save money on your presents bill. After all, you can definitely get that one past Child Protective Services and not end up in prison, I'm sure. Thank you for joining me for door number 15 of the Macabre London Abhorrent Advent Calendar. What do you think about the Karakoncolos? Do you think you'd be able to answer his riddles? I think I probably could, but I don't think I'd be able to make it rhyme, so I don't know whether that's a deal breaker for him or not. Let me know in the comments below if you think you'd be able to survive. I'll be back tomorrow with door number 16, so make sure you join me then. Please like, comment, rate, review, share and subscribe on whatever platform you're enjoying this on, and come and say hi on my social media. And don't forget to tell your friends if you think they'd enjoy the Advent Calendar. If you'd like to help support the show, then you can do so by signing up to my Patreon, buying a gift from the Amazon wishlist, or making a one-off donation via the Acast supporter link. The links for all of these are in the show notes and description, and a huge thanks to all of our patrons. Thank you for joining me. I've been Nikki Drees, and I'll see you for door number 16 tomorrow.